When we had the pandemic and a lot of our students had to go to class online, it became apparent pretty quickly that Allentown was underserved.
We lost loved ones, it impacted our economy, it set back the education of our children.
There's an economic divide on having the ability to afford broadband or Wi-Fi in your home, and so you had folks going to the park to utilize park Wi-Fi or parking outside the McDonald's to use the free Wi-Fi.
Lack of access to the internet exacerbates existing vulnerabilities. We've seen that during the pandemic, and in fact, lack of available, affordable internet is tracking almost perfectly with our high poverty census tracks.
The biggest tragedy would be if we didn't take any lessons learned from that horrible experience.
Broadband needs to be seen as a core utility in the same way that we talk about water or electricity.
Innovation is dependent on connectivity.
It's not an option anymore. Internet connectivity is an essential utility.
We talk about this bipartisan infrastructure law as being a once-in-a-generation investment.
Having access to the funds made available at the federal level has been critical for our community.
Money is being handed down to states to do the work. We're closer to the people. We're engaging in local communities.
We're using the BroadLAND checklist. We're making sure that we're ready not just for federal investment, but for private sector investment.
We've been working to streamline processes within our local government to make it easier for ISPs to work with us.
We're looking to decrease barriers and really just lower the time it takes for approval of any sort when we're trying to get these construction projects done.
Blanket term permits. Instead of approving 15 applications of the very same thing, approve the design.
When private sector investment is looking at your community, you don't even know it yet. And when they cross you off of their list, it's for things that you don't have in place. If you don't have the digital infrastructure, you might be crossed off the list and you don't even know it until another community that looks just like you, except for the fact that they have better broadband access, has won a significant private sector investment.
There are a lot of competing priorities that mayors have, and it's really easy to relegate broadband to the periphery. Broadband really lies at the intersection of all service provision.
Public safety is so important. You know, the bad guys only have to get it right one time. Our public safety has to be right 100% of the time, and that's where this becomes so critical.
The digital divide is not something we can wait any longer for.
We all, as communities, need to aspire to having fiber in the homes of our families.
It's an economic imperative for us to have connectivity. We don't have connectivity, we can't deliver Christmas on time across America.
So I think it's really incumbent upon these communities and mayors to lead the charge.
Access to stable, fast internet is vital for every American family.
It allows our young people to actually have the type of educational equity that they deserve.
And really just, again, providing equal opportunity for all your residents to fully engage in the economy.
The school children in my community, they're going to have the capacity to do their schoolwork, to be very actively engaged in our community.
We've seen more small businesses, more development, crossing our classic segregation divide.
I see this as an opportunity equalizer and a game changer for communities.
To have access to the American economy, to have equitable opportunities in life, we've got to work from the foundation up. And at the foundation of the American economy today is access to available, affordable internet.